All right, Shalom Boys here. Welcome to the Covenant. Well, it's fall, and as I do, I go ahead and I process wood. And, let me tell you how I acquire, set up, and process wood. I had to be efficient in doing it. I had to create a process that works. And so, what I do here now is that if wood servicing companies want to drop off some wood, I allow them to come into the back of the property and they can drive back here, back up and unload the wood that is useful to me. And the way in which the dump trailer slides the wood off the back, it allows them to, put it in such a fashion so where after it slides off, I turn around and just hit it with the chainsaw. And if anybody knows about, a chainsaw and the way in which you want your wood to lay, this is an excellent way in which your wood should lay, because you can just hit it with the chainsaw. It's just like bow, 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 bow. Anybody that uses a chainsaw know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just a good, clean, free cut. And then I can go ahead and back up my wood splitter right over here and then process it all in the same area. Cut it, process it, all in the same area. And then afterwards, the children can pick it up with the two barrels, and it take however long they take it, they take it and they do it. But they can do it. And that's the process. It's efficient. It's clean, it's orderly, and everything about it is managed to ensure that it's, maximum efficiency and accessibility to what you're doing. Because this is work. In spite of that, it is still hard work. And the way in which I do this now is that it's to eliminate a lot of the lifting. And so by doing this, I can cut it in sizes that goes right to the wood splitter, and then the children take it from there. And, a lot of stuff like this, it just has to get cut up to a length that is small enough to fit inside of a wood stove. So these are perfect, ones as well. Branches, all of this stuff, I don't even have to put on the wood splitter. I just go ahead and cut it and go ahead and put it in a pile. I mean, stuff this diameter, really, I just don't, it's a thick diameter, but I really just don't have to cut it. This is one of them logs where I can go ahead and put it in there in the wood stove while it's at its hottest setting. Like, it got a whole bunch of coals in there. And then, put two of these down on that wood stove, on them coals, and you good for the morning. You good until the morning, literally. So, it's all about how you set up your process, how clean it can be. And then, I figure I would need about two more of these piles to replace my current wood stack. About two more of these piles, yeah. And so, hey, one thing I like about the fall is that tree servicing companies get busy. They get busy. And let me tell you, man, I have had probably over 100 deliveries of wood, and that has helped out my erosion issue. Now, it's interesting, on the back here, I opened this section up because there's no erosion taking place back here, but it's plenty of area for them to dump. And you see, those are some good ones right there. But hey, it's just plenty. So the name of the game is that all of this stuff can fill up the line. Anything in back here, as you see, this got to get tipped over. Or if I had something that can pull it, I can make it into a table or something, or a big flower pot or something like that. But, this is how we go about doing it. This is how we go about, just staying efficient in processing our wood. The layout, how it gets from point A to point B to point C. It works, but you got to be efficient. And I went ahead and processed this down. This was some wood. That was a tree that got cut down, and this is nice and seasoned. So just cut this up, and this is probably, it'll probably last about, something like this will probably last about 2 days, 2-3 days tops. But it's a beautiful thing because, you know, 2-3 days worth of heat. I mean, 24 hours a day for 3-4 days. And you know, what's the input in this? Probably half hour, 20 minutes, probably. So it's a good trade-off. It's a damn good trade-off. And I'll probably even say less than that. Come to think about it, you know what I'm saying? Just chucking it. Probably about 10 minutes worth of work right there. But it is worth it. From a physical perspective, it keeps you sharp. It keeps you moving and using all parts of your body. It's a good workout as well. But this is the kind of stuff that, you know, you do if you want to stay healthy. And this is the lifestyle. I mean, I say, you know, I tell people all the time that, you know, I don't have a heating bill. And for some reason, people think that that's because I'm sitting back on my do nothing and something is just manifesting in my life. Because, you know, a lot of people, they think about that and they believe in that manifest stuff, you know. And so, but no, it's not real. You mean, you have to actually do something in life. It's just not going to manifest. And it is work. It's healthy work. It's hard work, but it beats paying these exorbitant prices when it comes to heating. Yeah, listen, in conclusion, I'll say this. If your electric bill doubled in the summertime, what the hell you think is going to happen to your gas and heating bill? What do you think?